The video.
Hi, so
and
this video is
going to be on top tips for the first day of school. So I'm going to have a couple of tips for you. And before we start, of course, the positive quote jar. If you can dream it, you can do it. So that is today's video quote. Let's get started. Tip number 1 is to always do everything the night before. This is something I completely lack, and I'm running around in the morning trying to figure out what I need, what I can't forget, what I need to do, because I never plan anything the night before. Thank goodness I wear uniform, because I'll still be running around in the morning not knowing what to wear. So from now on, I've decided from September, well, from when I start school, I am going to pack my stuff the night before, and then I will be all organised in the morning, no running around, and everything and life will be easy. I don't know why my hand is bleach white. Look at it. That is completely white. Look. Basically the same. I know, it's really weird. So yeah, get everything organised the day before. Pack your bag. Plan out what you're wearing if you don't have to wear uniform to school. Plan out what hairstyle you're going to do, just in case you need to get out earlier to do it. I'd just say make sure everything is done the night before, so you can just wake up and get dressed. Tip number 2. Tip number 2, arrive to school on time. Now, teachers make impressions really quickly. So if you're late to the first lesson or first class or form, anything, whatever it is, do not be late. Even if you're starting work, an apprenticeship, whatever you do not be late, because your employer or teacher is instantly going to make a bad impression of you. And timing is needed in every aspect of life. So even if it means missing out doing your extra bit of touch in your hair or adding that extra eyeshadow to your eyes, miss it out and go to school and get there on time, because that is so important. Timekeeping is so important. So yeah guys, make sure you turn up to school every day on time, and especially the first few days. I mean, even if you have a valid excuse, then that is fair enough. Tip number 3. Now, I know that a lot of you are so nervous. I get so nervous before the first day of school. No, on your first day, I recommend going in there, and you tend to wait outside and wait for the teacher to come. So wait outside there, and if you're the first one there, just wait for people to come. Or if there's people already there, say hello and introduce yourself. Say, for example, I'll go, hi, I'm Tia, what's your name? And get to know them, because if you are the only person that you know in that class, or you are going to a new school or college and you don't know anyone, the best way you're going to meet people is be confident and talk to them. There is no other way to make friends. You have to talk to the other person. So please, 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 when you are standing outside that classroom, that was the biggest tip I can give to anyone, because it has worked for me so well. I've always gone outside the classroom, and while I'm waiting to go into my new class to meet my new teacher, I'll say, hiya, my name's Tia, nice to meet you, what's your name, what school are you from, you know, you get the gist from it. Yeah, so just little things like that. And then if you don't have anyone to sit with and you can see that they don't have anyone to sit with, you can just be like, do you mind if I sit next to you? Can we sit next to each other? Then you're not alone, and you've now made a new friend, and I'm sure that you'll be friends for a lot of the year and have a friend to always sit next to. So that's the biggest tip I can give you guys. Tip number 4. Now, tip number 4 is to always be kind to your teachers. Teachers or your employee, because they are the most important. They're teaching you, and if you ever need any favours or extra help and you're nice to them, they're always going to help you, because you've earned their respect and they feel like they can approach you and you feel like you can approach them because you've not actually been rude to them or anything like that. So always be nice to your teachers, because teachers can come in really handy for references or extra help you need. Just be nice to your teachers. There's no reason to be naughty to them or disrespectful. Now, I know I could be a culprit of that sometimes, but like I said, it's always good to be friendly to your teachers because they can be handy and really help you for your future. Now, my very last tip, tip number 5, is going to be lunchtime. Now, I said be confident and talk to people when you're going into your classrooms, but it can be really daunting on your first day when you don't know anyone, and I think the worst bit you dread is break time at lunchtime. Now, you can get through break time on your own purely because it's about 15 minutes, 20 minutes at the most, and by the time you got out your lesson, walk to your other classroom, it's about over anyway. So, but for lunchtime, it's about an hour from 45 minutes. So I really recommend not going on your own because it can be really upsetting, make you even more scared of the school and not even settled in on the college. So what I tend to do is the lesson before my lunch, I'll talk to the people in the classroom, and even if I feel like I haven't really made anyone I could go to lunch with, just ask anyone. Say, oh, is it alright if I have lunch with you? Is it alright if I sit with you? I mean, if you don't ask, you're never going to know. The most they can say is no, and you can ask someone else, because there's always going to be someone there that will be willing to sit with you or talk to you. Most people anyway is nervous and are in the same position as you, and they're frightened to death to have lunch. So if you're the one to ask them and say, please can I have lunch with you, then I'm sure you'll be fine and you won't have to spend that lunch on your own. Just be confident, guys. I know you'll have a brilliant year at school or college or your new apprenticeship, workplace, wherever you are doing. Enjoy yourself and be confident, because if you talk to everyone, you'll have the best year ever. So they are my 5 little tips for the first couple of days of school. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. I've now actually been using my Facebook page for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but I've actually been scheduling stuff and stuff like that. So everyone go on Facebook and type in Meinspiringyou and it will come up and you'll see my page. I post quote of the days every day just to liven up the day, just little posts, shares that I found on Facebook, stuff like that. So everyone get liking that page, and don't forget to subscribe. I would love to get to 200 subscribers by the end of September. So thank you very much, guys. See you later. Bye.